first, I'm going to record. And that's so loud and annoying. And I don't know how to make that not so loud. And we're going to stream on Facebook too. So one thing we don't have going today is the music. We usually have some music going, but.
Want me to try it out? Let's see.
We don't, I mean, it's already 11:02. It's like, is it even worth it?
I don't even, let's admit multiple participants.
We're going live.
Got it. Oh.
All right. So I have to tell you guys this, like it says it's going live. So I have I don't know what's going on this week, but I have had so many random run-ins and random people talking to me about real estate. And it's been great. I'm like, it's been awesome. I stopped into a random coffee shop today and ran into a girl who I loosely know. And she was like, oh yeah, I just rent down the street. I'm getting ready to buy something. I've been working with this agent, but he's not really getting the job done. I'm like, hi, you remember me? I'm a realtor. So I gave her my card and she was like, all right, what do I do? How do I get out of this deal with him? I'm like, well, you've already signed a buyer agency agreement. So I can teach you how to, I can walk you through breaking up if you need to break up, but I don't want you to feel pressure. So we'll see how it goes, see if you call me. And then I had the lady at TJ Maxx get my card the other day too. I was like, this is great. I don't know what's going on, but I like this week. I'm happy. Let's see. All right. I need to get all this out of my way here. Linzi, I am so excited that you're here.
I'm so excited to be here.
It's going to be great. So I want to get started here. So are you ready to go? I know it's 11:04. I'm sure some people are going to start, keep coming in here, but I wanted to introduce Linzi. So you guys, I don't know if you guys know that we are in the presence of greatness here. Miss Linzi, she is, we met in, where did we meet? Was that Orlando?
Shareholder Summit.
Yeah, we met. So she's in our market here. She's in Michigan. And can I tell them the story about how I've realized that you weren't following me?
Yeah, go ahead. Donovan's here too.
Donovan's here. So yeah, he can chime in too, punk. So anyway, okay. So we're sitting at this table and I knew Linzi, I knew her from social media, never met her in person. And we're sitting across from each other and she's asking me questions and all this stuff. And I knew she wasn't following me, cause I had looked her up earlier. Donovan said, I have the receipts. So we're at dinner and I'm I say something that Linzi, you're not even following me on Instagram. And she's like, really? I'm not? And I was like, no. And Donovan chimes in. Donovan is an agent in California. He has no ties to Linzi whatsoever. And he's like, I don't know. She's following me. And I was like, how freaking rude. You're supposed to be following me here, not Donovan. But it was funny. And anyway, we became instant BFFs that night. And it's been great. So
it's fantastic.
I know it's been lovely. So I have to say, I am taking your course right now and it's long. You did a lot of work on this. It's great so far. I really like it. So I started doing her course. She's got a social media course. What is it called again, Linzi?
The Social Agent.
Social Agent. Yeah, it's really good. I was like, I got to be getting near the end here. And then I get out of the thing and I'm going through the courses. I'm like, they just keep going. There's so much here. But it's been really good. I really like them. You also have another thing you're doing right now, the 6-Figure Agent, which is that the name of it? I don't want to botch your name.
Yep. 6-Figure Agent.
So that's also been going on and it's been awesome. I've been on the last couple calls that you've done and that's been fantastic too. So I was like, Linzi, my new BFF, could you please grace us with your presence on Modern Agent Blueprint? Because I love what you're doing. Your social media is action. You have almost 18,000 followers. You're doing such a good job. You're a single mom, you have an adorable son, you're doing all the things. And Nikki and I resonate with this because Nikki and I are both single moms. We understand where you're at. We understand, the hustle, the grind, all of the things. And the things I appreciate about Nikki, I also see in you, like the hustle, the grind, the passion, the why, like all of the things. And I'm just so excited to have you on here because I know, first of all, like you were messaging me, like I'm working on my presentation at, 11 o'clock last night. And I was like, girl, it's going to be great. Like everything you do is great. I'm so excited to have you on here. Hi, Kara. Little Miss Kara, we're going to have her on here too soon. We got to get you a date.
I know. I thought about it the other night, so I'll get on there.
We got to get you a date.
Yes.
So anyway, well, without further ado, Miss Linzi, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, or is that in your presentation? Do you want to just get going? What do you want to do?
Oh, I'm ready. I got the presentation. I'm ready to go.
Let me make you co-host so you can share.
Thank you for the awesome. You just hyped me up so much.
Whoop, whoop. We're here for it.
I'm so excited.
Let's just say this. If you are not following Linzi, it's Sold by Linzi, Linzi. Let's get her up to, 18,000 followers. Let's get her up there.
I'm close. And I'm going to teach you guys, I'm going to kind of start to touch base on how now my follower count just goes. Now, like I just check, and every month it's kind of on autopilot. For a while, it was like pushing a rock up a mountain, pushing a boulder up a mountain, getting to 10K. But once you get to 10K and get kind of a flow of it, they come a lot easier, and I don't worry about it anymore. But we'll get into that in the slideshow here. So let me share my screen. Okay. Do we got this? Everyone can see this?
Yeah.
Thank you so much to Nicole and Nikki for having me host. I'm super excited to get in front of everybody and share what's working for me. Honestly, my business changed when I just started focusing on how many people I can add value to. So being on something like this, I just love being a part of it. Okay. So my name is Linzi Bruhan, full-time realtor, full-time single mom. I have full custody of my son. I sell real estate in Michigan. I'm also transitioning into the South Florida market where my son's dad lives. But ironically, my job has recently turned into not selling real estate. Okay. I've got 6 deals pending. I don't mean that I don't sell real estate, but my job title right now is providing more value than anyone else in the marketplace is, to everybody, to agents, to buyers, to sellers, to clients, to random people that I come across. My job is providing as much value as physically possible. So in 2017, my life looked entirely different than it does today. My life flipped upside down. I found out I was pregnant, and I was in a rocky, unstable, unhealthy relationship. I don't have any pictures of me pregnant anywhere. So I was like, all right, I'm going to throw this in. But it was just, I was mortified with where I was in my life because I had nothing. Like I went from like having so much fun, going out with my friends, being in college, to being a, newly almost single mom. It was not a good situation. So I moved from Florida back to Michigan.
Linzi, hold on. I am still seeing the how to organically grow, unlock your potential, whatever. Yeah. Is everybody else still seeing that same screen? Or are we seeing the
your screen sharing is paused? Resume share. Okay. Why is it not letting me resume that?
I don't know. You want to just close it out and start over?
Okay, stop share.
I don't know what. Yeah, now you're good. Go ahead and
reshare again.
Jeremy's on too. Oh my Lord. We got like the whole crew here, guys. This is great. Hi, everybody.
I don't know why it's not resuming share, Nicole.
I don't know either. Hold on.
So
let me try something. Give me 1 second. Like
when I click resume share, it won't let me.
It says, let me see if I can make you host and see if that changes anything. Go ahead and unshare and then try again.
Share. It says your screen share is paused. Why would it say that? New share. Okay.
I have been having, I don't know what's going on. I've been having so many issues with Zoom. Like the screen sharing thing has been really odd lately.
Okay, well, I really would like my screen to share. Let me maybe hop out and come back in.
Yeah, try that. We'll
I
talk
mean,
tomorrow. Well, wait, make me host before you leave again. Make me back to host.
one person, okay, so it says multiple people can share screens. I just don't understand why. Okay, I go to share screen and it says your screen sharing is paused, and when I click it, it just doesn't. Okay. Resume.
Wait, something's happening.
Resume share.
It's just a white screen right now.
Okay, hold on. Wait, are you the host?
I don't know. You go up to my screen, my picture, and click on the little blue box and make me host.
Okay. Make host. Change host.
Okay, I'm host.
Okay, I'll be right back.
So weird. All right, guys. Well, hello. Sorry for the technical difficulties. You know, it wouldn't be a modern agent blueprint without some. So we'll have her. She's hopping back in now. All right. You're connected. You're muted now, though. So let's unmute you.
Okay.
Screen share again because it went away.
Share screen. Okay.
Okay,
Let me
see
see.
the Zoom. All right. Go back
We're
to
here.
you.
There we go.
Okay. Are we here? What the hell?
I'm seeingyourcare.com. There you are. There you are.
Okay, well, when I say present, it like doesn't allow me to do so.
Is this the
So-
famous sold by?
Yes, sold by Linzi.
What?
We're just gonna view it this way. Hi, I'm here.
So on your left side, close that black box, and then
Okay.
it'll open up. Yeah, just do it like this. You'll be good.
Okay, this is how we're doing it. All right, we gotta keep it moving because I got a 12 o'clock meeting after this. We gotta get you guys some info. Okay.
We see pregnant Linzi. Good.
Okay, perfect. Moved in with my mom, shared a room with my mom or with my sister and my newborn baby. It was mortifying. I was in a terrible position. I had no job, no money. I literally drove a hoop to you guys. Like, it was not pretty. This was a couple of years ago. I had a degree in something I didn't want to do. It was in air traffic control. I had my private pilot's license. Like, nothing was really fitting my lifestyle, who I was, what I wanted to do. My back was absolutely against the wall, do or die. I'm like, I got to figure something out here. So like a lot of people, I turned to real estate. And my first year in the business, I was with a local brick and mortar place. If you guys look at me here, I don't even look the same as I was here. Like, I was joking about it last night with my friend. I'm like, who is this person? Like, what old lady's closet did I raid for those pearls? I honestly, like, I don't look like myself. I don't have any personal brand. I was being someone that I just wasn't. But my first year in real estate, I sold 21 homes. So I had a great first year. I was helping buyers and sellers. So in my head, I was doing really awesome. I thought I was, killing it, crushing it, which I had a great first year, don't get me wrong. But the problem was I was relying heavily on these broker provided leads. So I would close them at a 50-50 split. So while I did close 21 homes my first year, my take home was less than it should have been. I was giving up a ton of my hard-earned commissions. I would hardly even consider myself a realtor. I was like a realtor.com or a Zillow agent that would just meet them at the door and let them in and hope to win them over. And you guys all know the struggle and the pains that come with being a agent that's paying for leads. So you guys all know how it is. I had no personal brand, zero identity in the industry, and my online presence was at best a watered down version of myself. I remember being scared that my clients would find me on social media, and I wasn't even putting anything out there. So I was just not being authentic. I was not myself. I had no brand. But then I found my now business partner, Go Bethke, on Instagram. If you guys are with EXP, you probably know who she is. She's amazing. It took me a few months to make the switch. And then my other business partner, who's my direct sponsor, one day just essentially shook me and was like, Linzi, you are so focused, hyper focused on these 50-50 leads that you're not even building anything on the side. And I'm like, it was just like an aha moment for me. So that's when really my business changed and I turned to social media and I began creating a personal brand through that. Since making this conscious decision in my business, I have scaled to almost 18,000 followers. I sell 8 to 10 million in real estate every year organically without paying for leads, without cold calling, without doing any yucky, icky forms of prospecting that I don't want to do. I've created multiple streams of income through social media and business courses. And most importantly, this is the best part, you guys, is I'm able to help and inspire a countless amount of other real estate agents, some of which that are following me, that I'm helping get them through a hard time that I was going through. And some that I know that are following me, some that I don't know are following me, such as like my new bestie, Nicole here. It's just been so rewarding and inspiring. It's amazing. Like actually inspiring other people to follow their dreams is better than you doing it. So with creating my online presence, it's been not only beneficial to my business, but to my life and everything. It's just amazing. I've met some of the best people in my life because of it. A couple are on this call. And then something I need you guys to understand before we dive into today's training, there is no client more loyal than someone who has organically found you and seeks you out and is like, hey, I want to work with you. There's nobody more loyal. I don't worry about buyer's agency contracts. I don't worry about them clicking around on Zillow because I know they are working exclusively with me. So that's what I'm going to teach you guys how I'm doing this. Okay. So today I'm going to begin to uncover how to organically reach 10,000 followers on Instagram, how I got 6 listing agreements under contract in the month of June, 2 of which I represented the buyers and sellers. I only have like 2, I think, left that are pending. The rest are all closed. And how I'm able to sift out active buyers and sellers from my social media audience very subtly, because for some reason, people don't like telling us realtors that they're in the market. They like being their own little agents on Zillow. So I'm going to teach you guys how I'm able to do that. Because again, followers are cool. I can't deposit followers into my bank account. So, you got to be, progressive and proactive about how we're turning these followers into clients. Okay. So back to your new job, how much value can you absolutely bring? So when I need you guys to start looking at social media very differently than maybe you used to, or maybe you do now, because I have 18,000 people that are following me. Some are other agents who refer me business. I create my content to be funny and relatable to other agents, because who is more likely to send me a client? Someone who is just randomly Joe Schmo who's following me in my audience and just loves what I'm doing and sends me a client out of the goodness of his heart, or another real estate agent who has a 25% interest in sending me clients. So that is where I was like, okay, I'm going to start creating content around agents, something that they can learn from, relate to, laugh at. I also have potential clients who can refer me business. I have my supporters who are liking, commenting, sharing my post, fueling my account to grow now by over 1,000 followers every single month. And then I also have these things called haters. But who do you think I'm showing up for? Like, who do you think I really on this list am caring about? Like a long time ago, I stopped caring about haters. I really don't. If you don't pay my bills, I don't care about what you think of me. And that's like a big shift that has to happen for you in your social media journey for you to actually reach the goals that you set out for yourself. Okay. Because the haters, you're never going to earn their business ever. They're never going to refer you anything. They're never going to share your posts. They're never going to work with you. So why are we tiptoeing around what they think? I stopped doing that a while ago. Liberating, freeing, you have to do it. Where to start on your social media? Your bio, number 1, not about you. Okay. I see this all the time. People are constantly just talking about their accomplishments and their accolades in their bio. It's not about you. You've got a couple of sentences to convert eyes on your page into followers and keep them around. People are literally opting to follow you along in your journey. Okay. How are we doing that? You need to be talking directly to the person that you want to help in your bio, right? Like, my recommendation is talk to who you were 5 years ago. So in my bio, it says, give yourself the life you deserve. Because for so long, I wanted someone else to give it to me. And that left me at my mom's house, sharing a room with my sister and my baby, driving a hoopty. Okay. Not a good life. So I'm literally telling you what to expect from my page is you're going to learn how to give yourself the life you deserve, right? I'm also a be yourself advocate, that's on your page. So it's already like letting people's walls down while they get to my profile before they even like go through my content. They're already kind of learning what my page is about. Okay. If I see top producer in your bio, straight to jail. All right, we're done. We do not do this anymore, guys. Anyone can just put top producer. People sell 3 homes and they're top producers. Please, not to, you guys can do whatever you want, but honestly, I think it's a sin. Please don't do it. You need to be using emojis in your bio along with your captions. Guys, please break up the things that we're saying with emojis. People are visual. You got to give people kind of a hint of what you're getting into. Use emojis to separate thoughts in your bio. The link in your bio, you need to be utilizing this link. I can't tell you how many people's profiles that follow me and I click their page and it looks like a billboard. It looks like an advertisement. I'm seeing so many words on so many posts. I'm like, I don't even want to follow you. Like, it feels like someone's trying to sell me something, right? And then you click the IDX website in their bio and it's like a Berkshire Hathaway, like here's how to search for homes, like an IDX. Guys, this is never going to convert anybody ever. Do not put an IDX website solely in your bio without any explanation as to what it is. No one's going to use it. It's wasted space. And try to make your profile not look like an advertisement, right? People go on social media to relax, unwind, be entertained. They don't go on so that you can just, show them what the FHA guidelines are this week. Okay. So be very, very conscious of what your bio is looking like, what your page is looking like. When you are a random person that's going to your page. Instagram used to give us one link. Now we can have up to 5, but I prefer to have my links in a Stan store or a link tree. And this is why. Instagram is going to use those 5 websites for their own analytics, and they're going to be the ones that can track like who's clicking what. Like, these are your links. This is your profile. This is your page. You need to be tracking these analytics. You need to be seeing where people are clicking. You need to be guiding people in a way that is very aesthetic. Okay. I like Stan Store because I can also host my digital products in it. You can create an entire course through Stan Store. You can sell digital guides through Stan Store. I love my Stan Store. It's a shopping cart. It is everything that you need in order to scale this thing. Like, we also need to be thinking, like, how are we eventually going to scale out of real estate one day, right? And things like the Stan Store helps you to create multiple streams of income through digital products, through everything like that. So you should start to be thinking like that. And the only reason I think so entrepreneurial is because I'm around other people who are doing these entrepreneurial things. And I'm like, okay, if they can do it, I can do it. And everything I'm teaching you guys can do as well, because I'm not special. Like I said, I was a single mom living at my mom's house. I'm not doing anything special. If you guys want a Stan Store, you can copy this link here. This QR code will bring you to the Stan Store. And I think that you will get a discount when using it. I love mine. If you don't take anything else from this training today, take this, okay? Stop gatekeeping information on your page, on Instagram, wherever you're at, on trainings. Like, we're not gatekeeping information. Like, I'm telling you guys what's working for me in my business. Gatekeeping does not help you, it hurts you, okay? And Elon Musk says that he doesn't believe in patents. He says, if you can take a look at the blueprints of Starship and you can recreate it, then you deserve it. He thinks that patents are not supporting other entrepreneurs. What it is, it's like defeating creativity. So 99% of people are not going to implement what you tell them. Like, you could tell them your entire business model. I could sit down with you guys and tell you every single thing that I'm doing, and it's not going to affect my business and who are meant to be my clients. So in doing this, when you are lifting people up and helping them and sharing what works, it propels you forward. If you help other people up, you are above them. Okay. And what's amazing about helping other people who are below you up, the people who are above you are also going to see what you're doing, and they're going to help you up as well. Like, it's been amazing the amount of people I'm surrounded by. I'm on the Broke Agent podcast. I'm getting asked by Dan O'Neill and all these people to be a host on this podcast because of all that I'm doing to help others. Like, I know that helping other people helps me. Okay. So stop trying to gatekeep information. If you learn something awesome, use it and create content out of it. Okay. And also, me showing up on social media and teaching other realtors what I'm doing only further solidifies me as the expert to my clients. So it's not going to affect your business negatively. People that you're sharing this information are not going to steal any listings that you are going to have. Okay. So literally, when you guys learn something, if you guys learn something today, take it, turn it into some content and send it out. Okay. Watch your business and your life and your page change by sharing everything that you're doing that is working. Okay, this is another one, you guys. This is huge. The price of content went up. Like, it used to be, you could just hop on a reel, throw something out there. You could be like FHA, conventional, VA, and it would fly. It would pop off, right? Instagram was very, very desperate for those reels because they were competing with TikTok. But now the price went up because a lot of us real estate agents realized, wait a second, if I meet my clients on social media, that's free and they're going to be loyal. So everyone kind of realized at once, like, wow, I need to be creating more content so I can meet more people and get more referrals for free on social media versus paying Zillow a mortgage payment each month. So you need to be spending some extra time. Don't get into this like, oh, I got to create some content, throw something out there mentality. Like if you look at my profile, it's all calculated. Like I'm very, very intentional with what I'm posting and who I'm talking to in the post. And my ex-boyfriend used to make so much fun of me because he'd be like, you spend so much time on there. Why are you perfecting it? I'm like, I've got something going here. You know, I'm very intentional, and there's so much crap that people have to sift through on social media. Give them something awesome. Give them some secrets that you're doing in your business. Okay. It used to be educate, entertain, or inspire. I used to always teach this, but now it is make them fall out of their chair laughing. Make them want to send it to every single person they know. Make them want to put your content on their story to get in front of all of their followers. If someone puts it on their story, that gets in front of maybe 300, maybe 1,000 more eyes per person who puts it on your story. People are not going to put stuff on their story that's like, you need 20% down for a mobile home park. You know, you got to really, really think about how you can make people laugh, how you can, you know, inspire people to go after a big job. Like I love doing that. I love inspiring other people to like go get a new job or to, you know, level up their real estate business or to make a jump to a different brokerage, whatever brokerage that is. I don't care if it's real. I don't care if it's EXP. I don't care if it's just leaving, you know, whatever one you're at. It's amazing, but that's what you need to be focusing on. How can I make people feel something with my content? So if you're going through something in your business and it's hurting you and you're like, oh man, I lost that listing. Instead of just being so upset, like, oh my God, I lost that listing, and just like becoming like a little, like you're repelling everything good away from you when you're getting so upset about something like that. Instead, you need to channel that into your business. How can I never do this again? How can I help other people from making this mistake? And that is when your life and your business changes. Okay. The art of content creation. I go over this so much in my 6-figure agent course. Like I'm giving you guys tiny little smidgets of all the things that I dive into in my 6-figure course and my social agent course. Because just for lack of time, the art of content creation, you need to be obsessed with everything that you're putting out. Like if you're sending it to your friends and saying, hey, like, should I post this? You probably should get back to the drawing board. Okay. And there might be some imposter syndrome that goes on a little bit. And we all face the imposter syndrome. But something about imposter syndrome that I need you guys to all understand is that everyone has it. Everyone faces it. Everyone has this little tiny voice in the back of their head saying like, are you really the expert? Are you really like able to deliver this information? Are you really the person for the job? But honestly, there are just some people who are better at faking it like they're not, right? There are people that are just putting stuff out there more confidently, right? Like no one has an answer key here. No one has a guide that they wake up to every single day. Even these people, even me on social media, I don't have a guide. I am just putting stuff out there and trying different things and helping as many people as I can. So if you're over here in your head about, you know, if you're helping other people or whatever it is, just know that everybody faces this and you got to just be better at quieting that voice. Okay. Quality over quantity. Again, don't be so concerned like, oh my God, I need to put out some content today and then throw something out there that you're not absolutely obsessed with. Okay. You really, really need to be obsessed with the content that you're putting out. You also need to stir up emotion and for your audience to feel connected to you. That is something very, very, very important for me in my business, in my content, for my clients, or anyone who's on social media to feel connected with me and stir up some emotion of some sort. The kind of content, again, that you need to be creating, when you need to be creating it, how we're going to be creating it. I dive really deep into in my 6-figure agent course. We only have 45 minutes here, so I can't teach you every single thing that I'm doing in order to create viral content, but that is available to you, and I will share with you at the end here. Next, I'm going to talk about building a listing machine, how I've been able to stay listing heavy in a seller's market. Okay, everyone knows that right now listings are the name of the game. If you've got buyers, you're driving all over God's green earth trying to put them in a listing. Hopefully, you know, your buyer is strong. I'm going to teach you how I've been so listing heavy the last 2 months here. Number one, this is something we all really need to understand as well. If your clients leave and they do not truly feel like you have everything under control, you are not getting the listing. So people that are newer, I totally suggest, even if you have to give up 50% of the listing and go with someone who's an expert, who can handle the objections, who can get the listing agreement signed that day, give up 50% of your commission, because 50% of nothing is nothing. Okay. So you need to make sure that you are going and you are driving it home, that you are the person for the job, and you leave there. And that's what I remember when my business partner used to come with me to all of my listing appointments before I was like ready. And I just remember leaving and having this like overwhelming feeling from the client that they know that we've got it under control. And it's our job to create that feeling inside of our clients, because otherwise they're gonna shop around. You're gonna get that text that they went with somebody else. So here's how to act at the appointment for a higher conversion rate. Again, if you're not 150% comfortable, you cannot go alone. You cannot afford to go alone. Yes, you're going to learn more from a listing that you don't get than what you do get. But right now, when everyone's business is, most agents' business is 30% down, you cannot afford to be missing out on these listings. Give 50% to somebody that can get it done. The first part about the appointment is all about connection, 100%. Like the entire first half, I am not talking business. I am trying to relate to these people in any way, shape, or form that I know how, right? Like if I see something on the wall, oh my gosh, your dad was in the Navy. My dad was in the Navy. Oh my gosh, you're a pilot. Like I have my private pilot's license, right? Like it's literally just like, how can I relate to these people? How can I form a relationship, establish something with these people, with these clients? Because people don't want to work with realtors. They want to work with people. So the first half is all about that personal connections. Ask as many questions as you possibly can about the home, about the family, about everything. Whoever's asking the most questions is controlling the conversation. You do not want to get backed into a corner when they're asking you all the questions at a listing appointment. And in order to do so, you need to establish your dominance by asking all the questions. It's extremely important to feel out who the decision maker is and talk directly to them. I'm going to hop on after this meeting. I've got, week 3 of my 6-figure course, and we're going to dive even deeper on how to figure out who that decision maker is and how to talk directly to them. But you don't want to leave the other person out as well. There's so much that goes into that. And again, I'm very light, very easygoing the entire appointment. I am, making jokes. I'm breaking walls down, right? Like that's the entire first half of the listing appointment is breaking down walls. The second business comes up, my entire tone changes. It shifts. When we're talking business, they need to know that I have it under control and I know exactly how the plan is going to unfold, right? Like I am the expert and I'm driving that home that I am the expert. And I just had a closing. I double dipped on my waterfront listing. I represented the buyer and the seller. And then I also sold the buyer's house. And the buyer is telling me, she said, it's so crazy that every single thing that you told us at the listing appointment unfolded exactly how it did. So you need to be the professional. You need to really just tell them how it's going to go. Stick with your guns, stick with your price that you decided. And again, I can't get too far into that right now, but I wish I could. I like get so excited and so carried away. That's why all my courses are so long, like Nicole said, because I'm constantly just like, how can I continue to give you guys more info on this? But we have to keep it moving. So here's how to ramp up listings in the busy season. So a 12-week listing campaign. You guys, we got to do something here. If you don't want to purchase leads and you don't want to cold call and you don't want to door knock and you don't want to show up on video, maybe we need to consider a different career, because we have to be doing something, right? Like my job is when people open social media for them to see my face and click and see what I'm doing. That is literally my job, because I don't cold call and I don't door knock. Okay. So if you guys don't want to do those things, then it's probably a good thing that you're here on this training, because that is my business model. I don't do any of those things. So what we need to do is create more video content. Okay. So you're going to really want to do this for your local market. So if you're on Instagram and your followers are all over America, this is not going to work as well as if you are doing this in your Facebook, on your personal Facebook page. to your local market. That is where I recommend doing this, but you need to do professionally taken dynamic videos. And I'm telling you, you guys are going to have more leads than you even know what to do with in doing this. Okay. Professionally shot dynamic videos. So don't just be in like the same outfit, like shooting 6 videos back to back and then sharing them. They're dry, they're boring. People are not wanting to watch those, right? Like what you need to do is add to the community and set yourself up as the local expert by talking about things that you can do around your house to increase the value, things that are going on in the local neighborhoods, or, here's 6 things to do on the 4th of July. Or whatever it is that you guys want to create video around, to literally just give as much value as possible. Lead with value always, constantly. If you are the real estate agent that is constantly on everyone's Facebook page, because people like to share value. You see it all the time. All the, especially, our older generations, they like to share stuff that they learn or see on Facebook. If you're showing up fresh-faced, doing dynamic videos. So let's say the topic is, here's 6 ways to add value to your home for less than $100 each, and one of them is like painting a wall. Go up against your wall and do paint a tiny section of it and have your videographer at your house doing it. Or maybe it's plant some flowers and go buy 1 flower and go put it in the yard. Like people like to see that sort of thing. Make it dynamic, make it fun to watch, make it entertaining. And this is going to 150% set you up to take over your MLS, 150%, but you need to be committed to these videos, right? And you need to, I think a 12-week listing campaign, 12 videos, if you can shoot 12 videos, you are going to be an icon agent. You are going to literally knock it out of the park during your busiest listing season. The best time to do this is 12 weeks before your heaviest listing month. So if the heaviest listing month in your market is in May, you want to do these to the 12 weeks leading up to that. And then at the end of the 12 weeks, you offer free CMAs, and you would not believe the amount of people who are going to give you their email address, their phone number, and their address if you have given them this much value. There's no way. Like, you are going to have so many CMAs that you're delivering. And there's a service called Street Text. If you guys have never heard of that, STREETTEXT. Street Text is they'll give you 1 week free trial. It's free CMA. And they create the Facebook ad for you, because you don't want to do a CMA ad that sends people to a different website. Street Text does a very good job of making the ad very clickable, making, the picture of the ad your local market so people can recognize the area. And Street Text just does a really awesome job. They'll give you a week for free. All you have to do is pay for whatever Facebook charges you. So it might be $5 a day or something like that. And when we had done this, me and my business partner had done this. I did Street Text before I had ever, given any value videos. He had done Street Text after giving, all these value videos. He had 10 times, he had probably 150 people that gave them his information. And it's not for nothing, because he has so much brand recognition in the marketplace that everyone trusts him, because he was telling every single person everything that they needed to know about adding value to their home, how to prepare their home to sell. It was amazing. So if you guys want to try Street Text now, you can, but I would also honestly try it after a couple of value videos or a couple of other videos as well. You guys, you need, I'm not even going to say you need to do professional photo, because if you're not doing that, we absolutely need to be doing professional photo at this point in time. I can't even discuss taking photos on our iPhone when we are putting together literally a resume for what we do for our clients. And I really don't think I have to tell you guys this here, but you also cannot forget this huge step. You need to be taking a video in front of all of your listings, period. I mean, unless it's one of those listings that's it's giving hoarders, and you're taking photos and pushing boxes from room to room, trying to get a good picture. That one, we're not going to do a video. We're not going to have you walking through, their lanes of stuff. But we do need you to be in front of your listing saying your name, your brokerage, highlights about the home. I do the same thing every single time. Hi, I'm Linzi Bruhan with eXp Realty. I can't wait to share with you my new listing, 4-bed, 3-bath. It's on a basement. You're going to absolutely love it. Come check it out. It's that freaking easy. It's that easy. And it takes you a little bit of extra time, because you got to get ready and you got to go meet your photographer and your videographer out there, and you got to be in front of the house and be ready to say it. But literally just start with one sentence like that. Start with one sentence because it's so important. Because in order for people to watch the video of the listing that they're very curious about, people are curious, like, what's in that house? I got to see what's in that house. They need to hear your name, hear your voice, and see your face before they can do that. Do you understand the brand recognition that this does? So you're creating value videos. You are listing homes and you're in front of these homes. And then you ask people, hey, do you want to know the value of your home? You're going to get so many more people that give you their information than if you were just like, hey guys, I'm a realtor who wants to buy and sell. Like that drives me insane when people are asking for people from something from people without giving them enough value to justify what they're asking. Okay. Key takeaway, you guys, lead with value. Again, I see so many agents that lead with, call me if you need a realtor before they've even painted themselves as the answer, before they've given any value at all. Okay. It's jab, jab, hook. Value, value, ask for something in return. Like you have to do that this way. That's the only way. Otherwise, you're going to scare people away. And obviously this method does not work. I give up so much value for free on my social media pages before I ask for anything from anyone in return. Okay. This is as far as agents go. I give away so much free value, which is why I get so many eyes and so many people that follow me because they truly get value from my page. The same with my Facebook for clients, for people in the market. I'm giving so much value first before I'm asking for their address. Okay. I literally wake up every single day and I think, who can I help today? Okay. When you help other people get what they want, you get what you want. So it's constantly just a matter of taking a step back and being like, how can I help people? Like for so many agents have their real estate agent hat on so tight that they take the personal connection out of it. And it's just, they sound like realtors. You know, people don't like realtors. So you need to honestly take a step back and think of like, okay, if I was a client, who would I be working with? Like, how would I find my agent? You know, who is it that I would want to be working with? And chances are, if you guys think about it, it's the person who's giving the most value. It's the person who's teaching other realtors. It's the person who is constantly showing up again and again, not gatekeeping, not, you know, having this scarcity mentality, the person that has this abundance mentality and just wants to help every single person. I don't care if it's a little old lady walking across the road, like whatever it is, just constantly lead with helping other people, giving value. And that's how you are going to build relationships in this industry, how you're going to become listing heavy, how you're going to grow your social media. Like it's all in the value. And when you start considering what's in it for the other person, your life and your business start looking different. Okay. And we're going to open it up to questions, but I just want to kind of cover, you know, what it is that we've been able to we scrape the surface today, you guys. Like all the information that I have to give is, I mean, it takes me hours in order to do it. So a brief overview of my 6-figure agent course that Nicole had mentioned that she's a part of, and she can even tell you how it's been the first 2 weeks. I actually have to hop on the third week here at noon. But what we do is we dive deeper into the art of content creation, how to reach 10K followers organically, how to make your content go viral. Like there are very strategic things that I'm doing to make my content go viral. And if you guys look at my page, go to my real views, they're all, you know, they're all in the 10s, 20s, 100,000s. And I'll teach you guys how I'm doing that, how to set yourself up as the obvious answer using social media to generate free leads. Like that is what I'm teaching, how to get free leads, because I don't want to pay $1,000 a month to Zillow. I don't pay a mortgage to Zillow, and I'm never going to. So that is my business model, is providing value and teaching other people how to do the same. If you're struggling to show up on video, we have an entire week devoted towards engineering your mindset. So that's going to be in a couple of weeks here. So you can show up unapologetically as yourself and stop standing in your own way. So many of us stand in our own ways on social media. So I'm so excited to be able to teach you guys how I've been able to break past that barrier in my mind. We've dived deeper into the building a listing machine. Like I literally talked for about an hour and a half. It was last week's presentation about how I've been able to build this listing machine. I break down the exact format I'm using to market my listings for free, how I'm able to double dip on my own listings, but also organically pull active buyers and sellers from my profile. Like they don't even realize that they're doing it. And I'm finding out who is in the market through my marketing that is free. And their walls come down and they're willing to work with me. It's amazing. I'm going to teach you guys how one listing should be able to turn into 3 without a doubt. I'm also, again, 5 active buyers out of my audience per listing. Like I'm turning one listing into 3 listings and finding 5 buyers from doing these strategies that I'm teaching. And Nicole will tell you, I mean, I don't know if you were there last week, Nicole. I think you had something going, but it's been super, super rewarding. How I've used social media to stop paying for buyers leads. Because again, I'm not paying Zillow. I'm not paying realtor.com. I don't want to have to do that. Like when you have the Zillow budget, then when the market shifts at all and you've got this $2,000 Zillow budget, like that's not doable for me as a single mom. I'm not doing that. Right. And all these big major teams that see market shifts, their income goes down. Like they start getting desperate. They start getting, it's very an anxious way of doing business. You start getting commission breath. Like that's not something that I wanted to do. Mine's all organic. When the market shifts and everyone's like, hey, how's your expenses? I'm like, expenses? I don't have expenses. My expenses are like my stand store and my Teachable account. Right. So this is a offering that I offer for $1,000, but anyone who is following me, I gave it away for $599. And since you guys are on this training, since we've already began it, I am actually going to give you guys an offer as well. Since most of us are EXP as well, and I love Nicole and she had me on here, I am offering it for $150 off that price, which is $449 for my entirety. Like this is my 6-figure real estate business. This is how I've had to navigate so many no's, so many like missed opportunities, so many missed listing agreements signed in order to come up with this information. So I'm basically saving you all the troubles that I've had to go through, packaging it together, and hopefully you guys can take this. There's no way that you cannot 10x, no way you can't 20x your investment in this. So if you use the code Modern Agent in my course, then you'll get that $150 off. For the next hour here. As you can see, week 1, it was 87 minutes. Week 2 was 76 minutes. We still have the buyer experience, mastering your mindset, tools and system breakdown. Every single thing I'm doing inside my business is here. I honestly feel like I'm just handing it away, but I do truly feel like the more people I help, more people I inspire, the more it comes back to me. So I'm super excited to be able to share this with you guys. Again, here you can scan this code, use the code Modern Agent.
A couple people have asked, first of all, great price. And I'll be honest, I missed the last one, but I'm going to go back and watch it. The first one. Now you guys all, like, if you follow me, you know me, like I know a lot of stuff about social media and branding and all that, but hearing from another person's perspective, who's doing this, like doing the things and doing them differently. And clearly she's doing them well. It's refreshing. Like I was telling Nikki about it. I'm like, it's like, while I know a lot of this stuff, it's great to hear it from another perspective and hear somebody else's spin on things. And there's lots of stuff in there that you're doing that I wasn't doing. I had never heard of a stand store before you. And now that's all I freaking see everywhere. Everyone has these stupid stand stores. I'm like, apparently I need one. But a couple of people in the chat have asked, are you rerunning this course live, or is it to purchase and then they can hop in for week 3, 4, 5, and 6?
So this is a purchase. So I'm actually going to hop on after this to week 3. So if you guys purchase it this quickly, I can try and get you the Zoom link very quickly here. I should be able to do that. And then I might run it again, but this is all information that I want available to people all the time, right? And I'm only one person. And if I do run it again, I'd probably be running the same things. So with my stuff too, so I also have a social agent course that Nicole purchased and she was able to go look through, and that one was $1,500, but that one also grandfathered her into this one as well, right? So I might run it again. I'm not sure if you follow me. I definitely always make these announcements, but in order to get it for that price, it would be the one that I have right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to. I'm really busy, Mom, and I don't want to just be redundant with the information that I'm putting out. If anything, I might make another one and then, have anyone that's purchased into this one be able to have, that one, or, have that one for a cheaper price. I always take care of whoever invests in me and in my services and in my coaching calls and everything. I'm constantly, guys, like, how can I add value? Like, even like Nicole said last night at like 11 o'clock, I'm like, how can I put more value into this? Like, I'm constantly just concerned about that. So without a doubt, you guys will see exactly what I'm talking about with these breakdowns and screen shares and everything. Does anyone have any other questions?
Do you have one more? It looks like you have one more slide. Do you have one more thing or no?
Oh, this is just some reviews that I've gotten. Okay. Just the first 2 weeks, and people are already like, how can I review this? How can I share this? I've gotten so much amazing feedback because I truly pour my heart and soul into it. So I'm super excited to be able to have this offering for you guys.
I'm so excited. If you guys join it, I mean, I'm going to be on the next call. It's in 10 minutes. I'm going to be on that call. They're really good. I'll be honest. Like, I mean, I love learning from people who are, doing the thing, and they're killing it in the game. And I appreciate it. Hey, real quick before, can you reshare that Stan Store link? Somebody else was asking for the Stan Store QR code. So I was just saying, like, literally, I had never heard of a Stan Store. Lindsay's like, what do you mean you don't have a Stan Store? Like, so one thing that's great is it's very similar to a Linktree, Milkshake, whatever those links you have. It's very similar to that, but you can sell digital products. So if you have courses or PDFs or you have whatever, I've seen other agents use it for like downloadable program, downloadable things, different things.
I'll show you mine.
Yeah, it's really smart. I was actually just talking about this with Nikki about how we could provide more value for Modern Agent Blueprint and how we could, have a Stan Store for downloadables and courses and stuff like that. So it's, customizable.
Here you can see my Stan Store, so you guys can kind of understand what I'm talking about. Here's the 6-figure social agent masterclass. So I'm offering it as a payment plan, $200 a month for 3 months. So as you guys saw, I gave you guys a discount here for the $150. The listing machine guide. This is a guide that I have that outlines my listing machine. And that's included in the 6-figure agent course. So if you purchase the 6-figure agent course, you also get my listing machine PDF guide. So you've got both of them. I've got a coaching application here, which is the Google form. So if anyone wants some one-on-one coaching, hit my Stan Store and we can talk about what offerings I have. A discovery call. So if you want to talk about partnering with me with business, a social media masterclass that I have, that if you guys haven't seen that, you definitely need to see that too. My social agent course, business and model breakdown, like read my reviews here. It takes you to my Google page so people can read my reviews. Our reviews don't need to be on our page, you guys. Like they need to be in our store like this. And then a one-on-one coaching session for an hour. Become my client. You can book in my calendar, and all of this it goes to my Google Calendar. So if someone comes in here and they book, then it goes right into my calendar and I can confirm that appointment there. So Stan Store, so valuable. Absolutely need one.
All right. So we have about like very quick 5 minutes. Is there anybody who has any questions? If you want to come off mute or raise your hand and we can grab you to ask any questions.
This is really exciting stuff, you guys, and I'm so excited to be able to share it with you because, like, I can't teach you how to run a mega icon team, but I can teach you how to be a real estate agent for essentially free and not have to pay for leads, which is that's the name of my game, is organic business, and it's been so amazing, rewarding. There's no I hated meeting random strangers at vacant homes, like praying that they would find a connection with me. Like, there's no more of that. It's amazing. It's really, really, really rewarding.
I have a question.
Go ahead, Corinne.
So I really want to do it, but I'm not going to be able to attend today's. So they're recorded.
Yes.
So we can go back and watch them. So the first 2 weeks was also recorded that we can go back and see, or no?
Yep. Let me show you real quick. So it's in my Teachable. So I've got a Teachable that is it's built for courses. So when I put this on, I wanted to make sure that everyone could access it. So let me show you.
And I'll pump you up a little bit more, Lindsay. So again, like the course, I had to go back and watch the last week, but when I was talking to her about some of the stuff that she was teaching, I'm like, oh my God, like I want to see all this stuff. So it's very, very helpful. And I am with you, Lindsay. Like, I never wanted to cold call. I didn't want to do leads. I didn't want to do any of those things. I wanted to grow and work with people who wanted to work with me. I don't want to have to, go meet the random guy who may or may not try to murder me at, for a listing, or for a random buyer who calls me and I have to ask for a driver's license picture. And, I don't want to risk that. I would rather work with people who are like, hey, I'm relocating to Michigan. I found you on Instagram. I think that you're going to be great for me. Can I work with you? Yes. Those are the people I want. Like, that's how I want to do business. So when you find other people who are doing the same thing, it's like, this is exactly what I want to learn more.
Can you guys put the link in the chat?
Yes. Yeah. I'll put the link in the chat right now. So here is the 6-figure social agency. You'll see right here, it's got it already in here. Building a listing machine has the video with the slideshow, very similar slideshow to this. And then it also has my listing machine guide PDF that's right here that will load. And then it's going to have other links in it as well, like the social media. I'm actually working on a guide to put in there as well. So there is going to be like my value, like I'm like, how much value can I really put in here? I will share with you the link right now. And then again, so if you use Modern Agent in all caps as the coupon code, you just click the $5.99 price, use Modern Agent, and you will get that. I'll honor that 150 off. Super excited. Does anyone else have any questions?
Yes. So good to see you. Thank you so much. I just wanted to ask, on your socials, I do stress a lot about like content with what I need to post more. So I'm curious, like, does it matter for you what the views look like, what the likes look like, or what are you thinking whenever you are posting that value?
No, that's a great question. So in the beginning, especially, you want to see what your audience like responds well to, for sure. I care way more, you guys, about these. Hold on, let me show you. Likes are fine. They're nice. Like, I mean, everyone wants to make sure that their content has, good likes, but this is what I care the most about. Is if you can you see those numbers right there? It has 1,300 people sent it to somebody else and 400 people saved it. So when I make stuff that's about value, like if I had to restart my real estate career, these are what I would do. I expect more saves than shares, right? Like so this one has 1,500 saves and 837 shares. Okay. So people are sharing it with their friends who are real estate agents that could benefit from it. Or they're sharing it with someone who might be getting their license, or maybe they're hating on me. I don't care. Guess what? I don't care. A share is a share. And then this one, 1,500 people saved it for later. Instagram loves that. They're like, oh my God, they're going to revisit this content. Like, this girl's putting stuff out. Then this funny one where it's when you didn't get the listing, but you end up bringing the buyer. That's the one that had all these shares because people love to share this funny stuff, right? That's what I care about. I care about saves and shares, making a difference, like helping people. If you truly feel like your content helped one person, if it helps one person, if one person comes out of the shell and says, hey, Lindsay, I've been in the shadows for a while watching what you're doing, and you have inspired me to go after my job. You think I give a shit? You think I care about a hater? I don't. I can't. Because I'm out here inspiring other people, whether it's women, whoever it is. Like, it's amazing to me. And you get one person that says that to you, it fuels your fire. And for every one person that says that you're changing their life or their business or their mindset, there's 10 others that can't even come to you and tell you this information. They're going through it. So I look at how I can inspire and educate and just like entertain people. I'm not looking at likes.
Awesome. Lindsay, thank you so much. It's noon. You got to go. You got to hop on the other call. Thank you so much for this. I really appreciate it. And I think we're going to have you back. So
For sure.
You're staying with us.
I just purchased. Thank you. Yay.
I'm so excited. I'll see you next week on it. All right.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks so much, Lindsay.
Of
Thanks,
course.
Nicole. Thanks, Nikki.
All right. Thank
Bye.
you guys. So we'll see you next week. Lindsay's going to hop off. We're going to see you guys next week. I am on vacation. So Nikki is going to be your lovely host. I'm going to be on the beach in Florida, hopefully taking a break because I need it. And so Nikki's going to be over here. She's going to be hosting. So hop on next week, Tuesday at 11. We're going to have another awesome guest on, and look for that event in Modern Agent Blueprint.
Thanks,
All right,
guys.
everybody, have an awesome
Bye, everyone. Have a
Bye.
great day.